The how-to instructions for the Interpack USA 2324 TB are as easy as 1, 2, 3. Here are instructions on 3 machine operations, including tape head removal and replacement and tape roll threading, case size setup, and belt replacement. Removal of our tape head is simple. To remove the top tape head, slide the tape head forward and rotate the front out of the tape head cavity and lift it out. To reinstall the tape head, reverse the procedure. To remove the lower tape head, raise the upper head assembly. If a gap filler is present, then remove it and set it aside. The lower tape head lifts straight up. To insert, just lower the tape head into the slots and replace the gap filler if necessary. The tape roll can be replenished by either splicing a new roll onto an existing tape tail or by completely re-threading a new roll. To thread an HSD 2000 ET2 tape head, start by moving the peel-off arm to the open position. Place the roll of tape on the mandrel, sticky side up. Return the peel-off arm to its original position, contacting the outside of the tape roll. Make sure the tape tab is above the peel-off arm. Pull approximately 2 feet of tape from the roll and create a tape tail. This allows you to thread the tape without it adhering to the guide and clutch rollers inside the tape head. Guide the tape tail straight down in front of the tape shoe guide. Thread the tape behind the lower knurled guide roller. Take the tape tail and thread it between the lower smooth roller and the knurled roller. Continue wrapping the tape tail around the knurled roller and underneath the upper smooth roller. Pull a length of tape from the tape tail until the full width of the tape is dispensed on the front roller. Be careful to avoid the sharp cutting blade. Carefully raise the rear roller arm. Quickly tug on the tape tail to expose the blade and cut the tape. To adjust the USA 2324 TB for case width and height, unlock the single handle locking system and raise the top tape head assembly. Loosen the locking knob on each of the side guides and slide them open. Place an empty test case with the flaps held in the closed position under the top tape head assembly. Slide the centering guides in until each tube contacts the case and the case is centered. They should contact the case firmly enough so that the case processes smoothly, but not so firm as to score the side of the case. Tighten the locking knobs. Lower the top tape head assembly until it contacts the top of the case and lock in place. The upper head should contact the case firmly enough to keep the major flaps closed, but not restrict the processing of the case or score the top of the case. Adjust the compression guides on the side of the carton. Each top squeezer should be firm enough on the case to completely close any gap on the center seam, but not so firm as to restrict the smooth processing of the case. For belt replacement of the lower belts, lift off the drive base covers. Rotate the belt tensioning locking nut of each belt. Slide off the worn belt from the idler and drive pulley. Wrap the new belt around the idler and drive pulley. Rotate the belt tensioning locking nut to re-tension the belts. Turn the machine on to start belt movement. The belt will self-center into place. Replace drive base cover. For belt replacement of the upper belts, take off the drive base cover by removing the screws located on its side with an Allen key. Rotate off the worn belt from the idler pulley. Wrap the new belt around the top of the idler pulley. Pull on the belt to compress the die spring and wrap the other end around the drive pulley. Turn the machine on to start belt movement. The belt will self-center into place. Replace drive base cover and tighten screws. It's that easy. Count on IPG.